Welcome back to my lessons on basic music theory. Today I want to start off with going over major scales. If you haven't already viewed the previous lesson, I would go back and first start with the previous lesson on notes. That will give you a good basis and foundation for this upcoming video. Let's get started. So looking here at the keyboard now, we already went over our notes. So we already have a good foundation, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way through. Now I want to start over and show us the major scales that go on with each of these notes. Let's start at A, since it's the beginning of the alphabet. I know some people start with C, since it's the easiest, but we'll get there in a minute. Now, when we're going through the A major scale, it's going to be 8 notes. A major scale will start with a note, and it will end with the same note. So the A major scale starts with the note A and ends with the note A that is an octave higher. That just means it's the next A up in the keyboard. So it's going to be 8 notes. You've got A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and A. Now, another way to go looking at this is by what's called the Nashville number system. The Nashville number system, all it does is it applies a number to each point in the scale. Now, if we look down here, and this is going to be the same for every single one of our scales now. You have 1, or A, since we're in the major scale of A. 1, whole step to 2, whole step to 3, half step to 4, whole step to 5, whole step to 6, whole step to 7, half step to 8, or 1. Now, when I'm talking about half step or whole step, all that's referring to is a half step is simply 2 notes that are right next to each other. It could be a sharp and a black key and a white key, or in the case of B and C, or F and E, it could be white keys that are right next to each other. This didn't switch over, did it? There we go. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A good way to remember that is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So you have 2 wholes and a half, and then 3 wholes and a half. Half note, obviously. So I want to move this up to C now. Now that you have a good pattern in mind, I want to show you how it works with the key of C, or the major scale of C. When you're looking at the C scale, it's all white keys straight through. And that'll help symbolize what I'm talking about with the major scale and the wholes and the halves. So since it's going to be white keys all the way through, consider all the white keys, all the black keys here where the whole notes take place. And where there's 2 white notes together, that's going to be a half step. So like I said, there's whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or as I like to say, from C to shining C. That has been your major scales. If you have trouble with that pattern, please look me up. God bless you, and you guys have a good rest of your day.